You're live.
Hi everyone, welcome back as we celebrate World Duchenne Awareness Day. And here in Canada, it is the virtual Walk to Defeat Duchenne with Jesse's Journey. And it's our second live stream of the day, so thank you so much for joining in. Make sure that you comment, post any questions as we go along. My name is Rochelle, as I've seen you already here today. I'm the manager of marketing at Jesse's Journey, and for our second live stream, we have Perry Esler, our executive director at Jesse's Journey, who is completing the Founders Challenge. Perry, can you tell us a little bit about the Founders Challenge, what you're doing today?
Well, 25 years ago, as most know, that was when John pushed Jesse across Ontario, 124 days, I think it was, that summer. And he walked 33 kilometers pretty much every one of those days to complete the trip from the Manitoba-Ontario border over to Ottawa, crossing into Quebec. And 25 years later, you know, with COVID hitting us and changing the real walk into a virtual walk, we wondered what way could we do that? And we thought no better way to do it than to honor the two founders of Jesse's Journey and kind of pay tribute to that 33 kilometers that was walked every day back then. So it's a bit of a challenge. We've had some people sign up and want to do that, and that's great news. Some are doing it over a few days. One person out of the Waterloo area, Ryan Anderson and his family, did it yesterday, and I know there's others across the country doing it today. And so my wife and I right now are at the 24 kilometer mark. So
wow.
We're finally in single digits as we get to 33 and finish up at the other side of London. So.
And what time did you start your Founders Challenge of 33 kilometers today?
We were walking about 7:40.
7:40 a.m.
Thankfully, the thunderstorms had all rolled through and haven't needed the jacket. It's actually a pleasant day for a walk.
It is. It's beautiful here in London, Ontario. It's overcast. The rain has held off. So it's actually been quite a nice day to go walking, especially if you're doing a full 33 kilometers, about 8 hours today. Hey, comment and tell us, where are you walking today and how long of a distance have you chosen to walk? Are you doing the Founders Challenge of 33 kilometers in honor of John and Jesse Davidson? Or are you walking some other distance? Maybe you're cycling, maybe you're rolling, maybe you're running. Tell us, comment, and we have our volunteer Lauren here behind the screen, and she'll be able to tell us and the rest of the community across Canada where you are and what you're participating in. So thank you. Make sure you comment as we go along. So Perry, tell us a little bit about Jesse's Journey. You're the executive director. What are the main priorities of Jesse's Journey?
Well, the main priority that we focus on a regular basis, from staff to senior volunteers with our board, is really the families, and trying to connect families across the country and beyond that are in this fight against Duchenne. And so we try and do that in a number of ways. We also want to make sure that we're here for them from an advocacy standpoint as well as an education standpoint, in providing that important information, especially for newly diagnosed families. You know, where do you turn and what kinds of things can you expect as you go through this journey? So our job is really about the families. They come first and foremost. Obviously, we raise funds because we have to grant to research, and that was always a commitment that John and his family made back 25 years ago, was to raise funds and awareness for Duchenne. And we're in a pretty good place in terms of progress with research today. We're proud at Jesse's Journey to say that we funded $1.6 million this year to various projects around the world, and in total over 13.1 to date. So that is really the driving force for us, uniting families, funding research, and engaging the community so that we can create more awareness, because Duchenne is a rare disease.
Absolutely. We were talking with John Davidson a little bit earlier on our live stream, and if you missed that, you can always watch the recorded live stream. It is on our Facebook page, but we were talking about, you know, the 1995 and how much hope that gave to families that were living with Duchenne now, and that planted the seed for funding for research to be able to give $13.1 million to date. And what an amazing accomplishment that has been over the past 25 years.
Absolutely, and a lot of those donations that came in $1 at a time. You know, a lot of people on the sides of streets during the walk in '95 and again in '98, or community events that were brought together. And now we have families raising money from coast to coast in various ways. You know, unique events that are happening, and we take all of those funds and we have a science advisory group that help us figure out where is the best research that is most promising today that we're going to put these dollars into. So we look after those dollars in a very important way, really, so that we can have funding of the best research and the most promising research on behalf of the Duchenne community.
Absolutely. Our RFAC, our Research Advisory Committee, is helping to find the most promising research, not only happening in Canada, but around the globe, to make sure that we are investing your dollars, the people that are donating, the families, helping to support the future of Duchenne research. And that is so vitally important, and that's where you step in today. And I know that we have a link at the bottom of our live stream here of how you can donate, and you can donate to walktodefeatduchenne.com if you haven't done so yet. So thank you so much for helping us progress research in the area of Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Lauren, our volunteer, is behind the camera. Lauren, do we have any comments, shout outs, questions from anyone across the country?
Yeah, Laura says, great job, crew.
Thank you, Laura.
Awesome.
And so far right now we have Melissa's joining us, and Avery, Brian, Rochelle, and Laura.
Perfect. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. If you're just new to this live stream this afternoon, my name is Rochelle. I work at Jesse's Journey, one of a small team of 5 people helping to advance the mission of to defeat Duchenne. And we thank you so much for joining us on World Duchenne Awareness Day today, and also the virtual walk to defeat Duchenne. And if you're just joining us, I'm here with Perry Esler, our Executive Director at Jesse's Journey. And Perry and his wife Nicole have been participating in the Founders Challenge. That's 33 kilometers happening today. Perry, tell us a little bit about your route and where you've gone so far.
Yeah, you know, we've been training because I don't think it's easy enough to get up and walk 33K in one day. So we sort of started this when the concept was first talked about back in late May, early June, and we've been walking ever since. Probably put on over 400 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers at a time, that sort of thing. So we found here in London, if you don't know, it has some beautiful pedestrian and bike trails through what is Springbank Park and other parks across the London area following the Thames River. So today we just really decided to do what turns out to be about a 16.5K loop. And we completed the first one at around 10:30 this morning, took a short break and headed back out at 11. So we're now in single digits and have less than an hour to go if all the parts keep working.
Less than an hour to go, and it's just afternoon.
Yes.
So you have done quite well today so
Feeling
far.
good. Feeling good.
Good. And tell us, where are you walking across Canada as part of the virtual walk to defeat Duchenne? Comment in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Are you participating in the Founders Challenge at 33 kilometers? How are you walking? How are you cycling? How are you rolling? How are you running as we come together as a community in Canada to defeat Duchenne muscular dystrophy? So do comment as we wrap up today's live stream. Perry, I wanted to ask you a question, and I think if we have maybe anyone from the Denisick family or Team Bravery online who are participating in Saskatchewan, we have this lovely hat. Perry, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, Carrie, Adam, Denisick, and their son Avery. Avery has Duchenne, and one time online I saw these beautiful hats that Avery was selling as part of a fundraising for him and his campaign, and I reached out and ordered some. The best part of it is not only is it a great looking hat, it's Team Bravery that we're supporting, but also he autographed a little card for everyone that bought a hat. So got a few more, and a few friends wanted the hat as well. And so I have some. If you would like one, by all means, there's a few different colors and shades. I can ship you one, or so can Carrie and Adam. They have some hats as well in Saskatchewan. But great family, and it's really the inspiration. People like boys like Avery. And all of the others across Canada that we've come to know through our role at Jesse's Journey. They're really the inspiration and what keeps us moving today and keeps us working each and every day.
Absolutely, and we've had the honor to get to know so many families. You know, the average age of boys being diagnosed with Duchenne is around 4 years old, and we've met boys that are 4, 6, 10, even Douglas up to 29 years old living with Duchenne. And it's really on their behalf that we are working so tirelessly to fundraise with you alongside in the Canadian community, to fund research, to fund hope, to find a cure and treatments for these young children and boys living with Duchenne. Lauren, anyone behind the camera here, have they told us where they're walking, what their distance is?
Oh, we haven't got anyone letting us know that yet, but Melanie does say way to go. Some encouraging words.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us, Melanie. I think we're about to wrap up our second live stream of the day with Perry Esler, our Executive Director at Jesse's Journey. we just want to thank you one more time for joining us today. World Duchenne Awareness Day. Here in Canada, we're celebrating Duchenne Awareness Month. It is the first time that our federal government is recognizing both today as World Duchenne Awareness Day and the month as Duchenne Awareness Month across Canada. And here at Jesse's Journey, obviously, we are hosting our virtual Walk to Defeat Duchenne today. So thank you so much for everyone for walking, participating, donating. Again, if you want to donate, not too late, walktodefeatduchenne.com. And we'll wish Perry well on the rest of his walk as he finishes the Founders Challenge, 33 kilometers in memory and in honor of John and Jesse Davidson, who walked in 1995, 33 kilometers every day for over 200 days in support of Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Perry, anything you want to say to anyone else as we leave?
Thank you to everyone who has supported, whether that's supporting a walker that you know or supporting Jesse's Journey in any way. We appreciate it. The important thing to know is that we fund life-saving research, and it's critical research to these families. So please join us whatever way it works for you, and if you haven't had a chance to donate, please do so today. As Rochelle said, it's not too late, and also reach out anytime. We're here for you if you're a family with Duchenne.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Perry. Everyone, we'll see you back online as we live stream with the King family, our walk ambassadors this year here in London, Ontario. We'll be back online with you at about 3 p.m. So have a great day of walking. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you back on live Facebook here at 3 p.m. Thank you so much.
Thank you.